All right, what is going on, everybody? What's up? What is up? Welcome to the Marketing Atlas Show, episode 11. Today is the 6th of May.
All right, what is going on, everybody?
And I hope that you guys are doing amazing. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome that we take to kind of discuss marketing, advertising, and a bunch of additional stuff.
All right, what is going on, everybody?
To all of us that
What's up?
Well, and sometimes we talk
What's
show.
up?
What's up? And welcome that we take to kind of discuss marketing, advertising.
You're not gonna find any here because we are
positivity stuff happening to our show. What's up, everybody? Welcome to moments that we take to kind of discuss marketing, advertising.
You're not gonna find any here because we are
marketing, advertising stuff. So right now we're going live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to moments that we Facebook to kind of discuss marketing, advertising.
You're not gonna find any here
Time one.
we are
marketing, advertising stuff. All of those right now we're going live. So what's up, everybody? Marketing, advertising. Facebook to marketing, advertising.
You're not gonna find any here
Time one.
we are
Sure, right now we're going live. So what's up, everybody? Marketing, advertising. Facebook to marketing, advertising. I also want to share.
You're not gonna find any here
Time one. Sure, right now we're going live. So what's up, everybody? Marketing, advertising. Facebook to marketing, advertising. I also want to share.
You're not gonna find any here
And if you want to go ahead and take your advertising, sure, right now we're going live. So what's up, everybody? Marketing, advertising. I also want to share. And if you want to go ahead and take your advertising, Okay, so before we talk about the questions, Let's try that. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I think that we had a little bit of an echo problem now. So thank you for letting me know. Okay, this is what happens when you're operating yourself. Okay, this is what happens when you're operating yourself. So I guess I'll need to edit this whole part out and then jump into questions. All right, cool. So with that being said, let's go into the questions real quick, and we will go from there. Okay, so first off, guys, again, I'm not monitoring any other place that is not marketingatlasshow.com. So if you have questions, go to marketingatlasshow.com to actually get your questions answered. All right, cool, awesome, great, fantastic. All right, so let's see. We have Armand, which is always supporting the show, so thank you, Armand, for that. Fun question: if your goal was to get 50 ClickFunnels users as an affiliate to win the Dream Card Challenge, how would you go about it without going crazy on ads? Okay, that's actually a good question, and I actually like this type of questions because they allow us to get a little bit creative and whatnot. So here's what I would do. Most of the people that become good affiliates when it comes to ClickFunnels is because they're using ClickFunnels to teach something else, right? Like, let's say that I put together a course on how to put together courses, or I put together a course on how to put together landing pages, or I put together something for free that will show you how to do, I don't know, your first landing page, or your first lead magnet, or your first lead capture and whatnot. And what I'll do is I'll make people opt in for that, and then I'll show them how to do all of that. I'll show them how to do all of that by actually showing them how to do it in ClickFunnels, okay? So one of the things that they need to do in order for them to follow me click by click is to use ClickFunnels, all right? So think about what ClickFunnels can do. So I don't know, your first membership website, or your first landing page, or your first email capture, or your first webinar funnel, whatever that is, right? You can say, hey, here's how to put together a lead magnet or an application page for consultants. And you give that away for free. You do need to run some ads to get people to opt in, right? And let's say that you have like 5 videos on that program, or you can do something like, here's how to generate leads from the internet for realtors, right? Which is something that you manage, Armand. So in that case, what I would recommend is to put together something like that, a course that will allow you to actually go ahead and teach people. And one of the things that you're teaching them how to use is ClickFunnels. So they can sign up for a free trial through your affiliate, and some people will end up using ClickFunnels, right? So that's what I would do. I would put together something for free, ideally for people that are starting out. Like, it can be, I don't know, your first lead magnet as a I don't know, how to get leads and promote your band, right? So I'll show you how to put together the funnel, and then I'll share with you the funnel once we're done. But the funnel is a ClickFunnels page, so you need to get ClickFunnels, right, to actually get it, to actually do it. So I know some people have been really, really successful with that, specifically when it comes to, hey, here's like 5 different funnels for agencies or 3 different funnels for e-commerce, that type stuff. And what they will do is they will get their affiliate links in there, and that will allow them to get their dream card or the 50 ClickFunnels users and all of that. I think, and I'm assuming that they need to be full users. So that is something that you want to have in mind. Okay, they need to be full users. Like they need to pay for their first the first month. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Okay. All right. Great. Perfect. Let me see if we're going out all right now. Okay. Cool. So that's what I would do, Arman. If that makes sense, that's what I would do. Okay. Perfect. All right. Cool. So let's see what else we got here. What's up, buddy? I cannot monitor questions outside of Marketing Atlas show, so go to marketingatlas.com to actually drop your questions, okay? Awesome. So let's see what other question we have. All right, another question from Arman. A lot of us are business owners and or have personal brands. That's actually a good point. You have a great setup in terms of content. Publishing, distribution, automation across social, and I believe it would help us a lot to see how do you have it set up if possible. Thank you. Of course. Yes, 100%. So here's the thing when it comes to personal brands and businesses. I really do recommend that if you have a business and you're up for it, I really do suggest that you go ahead and get a personal brand attached to your business. For the longest time, I was reticent to going out there and putting my face out there and building my own personal brand. But the reality is that the benefits are so big. Like my other company, Semantic Mastery, is growing because of what I do with my personal brand. Like my products, my services, people contacting me wanting to run their ads. Like everything is growing thanks to my personal brand. Okay, so if you're thinking about putting together a personal brand, I really do suggest you do so on behalf of your business. Okay, now let me show you the process that I use to actually distribute and create all of this content. Now the reality is that I don't create that much content. I only create I go live 3 times a week. So I go live 2 times a week publicly on my profile. If you go to if you search for my name on Facebook, Hernan Vasquez, you will be able to find out. And I go live twice a week there. Okay, and those are the videos that you see with the background with this whiteboard in the back. Okay, sometimes I'm dressed up nicely, sometimes I don't. Okay, so those are the videos that you see. Then I go live once a week doing this show. Okay, doing the show. That's my 3rd piece of content. And then every Saturday I go live for my free Facebook group. Okay, so if you go to hernanvasquez.com/Facebook, you will be able to join my free Facebook group, and we do a little bit of Q&A every Saturday morning. And then I have other commitments where I teach a lot of people, I coach and whatnot, but those are not public. So I'm talking about public, front-facing type of content. So I effectively go live twice a week. Now, here's what happens when I go live. Okay, so actually, let me open Lucidchart right here. I'm trying to open Lucidchart. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. So here's what happens when I go live. So first off, I have a graphics designer doing quotes. So pictures. I do take pictures from time to time, and all the pictures of my trips, and I had a photographer coming in and do a couple pictures and whatnot. So this become social media post with quotes. Okay, those are the quotes that you might be able to see on my social media, right, on my Instagram and whatnot. So these are pictures. Then I record live. I go live twice a week, right? And then these lives get processed, get chopped, get edited by a video team, and what they do is they give me content for several social media platforms. They give me a video for IG. They give me a video for actually, let me do this. They give me a video for IGTV. They give me a video for Facebook, for my Facebook page. And they also give me a video for YouTube. Okay? So YouTube, all right? So out of this, I have 4 pieces of content out of 1 piece of content that I put together. So I do pictures, and then I have a graphics designer. I think she does like 7 or 10 pictures per week for me. and then I write all of the phrases. Like I sit down twice a month and I crank out like 30 different phrases and whatnot, and then she uses that. All right. So that's basically what I do when it comes to the video content that you see on my IG profile, on my Facebook page, and all of that. And then what we do is we grab the YouTube video and we get that transcribed, and Gisela, my assistant, what she will do is she will edit the post. So she will create a post plus a video. So this is a blog post, okay? And everything goes out. So every time I go live, it goes to Twitter. Every phrase gets shared into Twitter. So this goes into Twitter. My Facebook videos go to Twitter. My YouTube video goes to Twitter. My post goes to Twitter. And you can do this with something like Hootsuite, or you can do this with like IFTTT, okay, or with Zapier if you want to. So basically, all in all, and then this becomes a blog post, okay? This becomes a blog post on hernanvazquez.com/blog. So this machine, I made it in a way, oh, by the way, and then we grab the YouTube video, and we turn that into a podcast episode, okay? And this is Marketing Atlas podcast, okay? So this is my YouTube videos then become a podcast episode as well, all right? So basically what happens is that I don't create that much content. It looks like a lot of content because we're repurposing a lot of content, but I only go live twice a week. My job is to go live 2 to 3 times a week. Like on this show, for instance, I will go live once a week, right? But that's it. Like I don't create that much content. Then the rest of the team, my awesome team, takes what I give them, and then they edit it, and then we get YouTube videos, and then the YouTube videos get transcribed, and that's a blog post. I think the blog post goes to Medium as well. This goes to Medium. So at the end of the day, my responsibility is to go live. Like my responsibility is to go live. These lives will attract a lot of people, and then they get also uploaded as they are. They get uploaded to my Facebook page, okay, Facebook page. So at the end of the day, I'll end up with 1 and 2 potential assets to advertise, and then this show, right? I really do advertise this show. So you might be seeing this show, and it's an ad right now. So so that is something that I do, right? So I end up with 1, 2, 3 potential assets, including this one, to advertise. And that's the whole point, right? That's the whole point. Like you cannot get far without advertising. So all of this must be driven through advertising. So I don't expect my blog posts to rank really high on Google. They might, but whatever. Then my podcast episode is growing slowly because I don't pay that much attention, but I'm pretty sure that if I would run advertising to my podcast page, I would run it much quicker. So that's basically it. So my job, your job as a business owner is not to be posting. Like you need to hire people to actually edit and know what they're doing, and to put together a system in place that allows you to do this. It took me like put together a system like this. It took me like 2 weeks. And hire somebody that that knows what they were doing, and then developing all the processes for my team. It took me like 2 weeks. So I went back from Funnel Hacking Live in February this year, and I went back and said, okay, so it's time to crank out the content, and that's why you see so much content. But at the end of the day, if I compare this machine to Peng Jones or to Gary Vee or to Grant Cardone or to the big guys, I'm not posting anything, bro. Like. I think that Cardone will post like 7 to 10 times a day on Twitter. He will post like five times a day on IG, right? But again, they have a team. They have a team of 20 people just dedicated to their personal brand. And the reason why is because now that you have the personal brand, anything that you want to push and anything that you want to sell, it becomes really like a feasible thing for you to do, right? Because we witnessed that, right? Like working with Grant Cardone, like every time he pushed something on IG stories, we would have like 1,000 leads, right? So but they have like 3 videographers, like a full-time video editing team, 3 social media managers. It takes some time. So I'm trying to keep this pretty lean, but I'll keep on adding stuff to it. Like for instance, I want to do a better job with the podcast. Maybe posting the podcast to my website, and then I can send Facebook traffic to each podcast episode and all of that. So yeah. this is basically the network that I put together, and I can share this with you in more details. Like I can share you examples of this and put this. I'm going to put this on the No BS Advertising Club members area for you to see. Okay, so I hope that helps, buddy. All right, cool. So let's go back to the questions. Let's see what we got. I hope that helps, by the way. Okay, cool. Let's see. All right, perfect. So let's go back to the screen. All right, great. So Walid, what's up, Walid, is asking, hi, Hernan. When we're targeting and checking audience insights, we see some interest on pages. But when we enter in targeting in our ad set, it's not shows the same in there. Okay. Example, we see Russell Brunson in interest, but we don't see ClickFunnels in targeting. Please answer this. Highly appreciate you. Thank you. All right, buddy. Yeah, great question. So Audience Insights is a great tool. It's a great tool to give you an idea of what's available. Not all of the interest in Audience Insights will be available in the Ads Manager. Okay, some of them will. Like I would say maybe most of them will. But not all of the interest in the Audience Insights section on Facebook will be available as targetable interest on Facebook. Like some people come and ask me, hey, Hernan, can we target people that are in a Facebook group? And I tell him no, unless the Facebook group is massive and it's a targetable interest, which is, unlikely, then you can't. So there's a lot of stuff that you cannot target on Facebook natively. Now, there's a lot of circumventing around this, right? Like you can download, you can grab a list and upload it to Facebook. You can do a bunch of additional stuff. Like you can drop a pin if you want to target like a specific office building. But like Russell Brunson is a targetable interest on Facebook, but ClickFunnels it's not, right? So that is something that you want to consider as well. So Russell is a targetable interest, but ClickFunnels is not. So there's some targetable interest, there's some Audience Insights interests that are targetable, most of them, but some of them are not. So basically all I do is I go to Audience Insights, I grab like 30 different interests from there, and then I copy and paste them. And some of them will be targetable, some of them won't. Another thing that you can do, Walid, is to use a little tool that I recommend, which is called Audiencer.io. So I'm going to put it here on the comments in marketingatlasshow.com. Audiencer.io. I'm not affiliated with Audiencer.io. I think it's a great tool, and you can start with some seed interest like Russell, Frank Kern, Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Gary Vaynerchuk, and whatnot. You can grab those seed audiences or seed interests, and then Audiencer will expand on those interests, right? It will give you a list of hundreds of interests if you want to. And those are targetable interests on Facebook because you're grabbing them from the database of targetable interests on Facebook. So basically interests that you can target, right? And it will tell you how many people they have and all of that. So Audiencer.io, again, I'm not affiliated, but I find it like really cool and really, I find it that it works well. Specifically when you're launching a campaign and you're trying to, take it to the next level and increase the amount of interest that you're getting, if that makes sense. Okay. So, but again, there's not a lot of interest in the Audience Insights will not be available as interest to target in the Facebook Ads Manager. So have that in mind. All right, everybody. So I don't see any more questions, unfortunately, and I hope that I didn't broke or I didn't ear rape you or something like that. I hope that I didn't break anyone's audio, whatever. So let me refresh one more time to see if we have any more questions. If not, we're going to call it a day. Okay, perfect. So no more questions for today. Thank you guys for joining me for a little bit. I really do appreciate that. If you want to take it to the next level, if you want to come hang out with me for a little bit, if you want me to crack open your ad account, see what's working, see what's not working, see how we can make it better, go to nobsadvertising.club. That is nobsadvertising.club. See that little video that you have in there. In fact, the title of that video is how I went from selling articles for $4 a pop to spending $7 million in ads, which is a true story, by the way. So go ahead and check it out. It's pretty cool, and I hope that you enjoy it. In any case, thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys